Okay, so we have our cover, and I have the other half of that black sheet of paper. Then I took another 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and cut it in half, and that'll be our back cover. We sewed all our signatures onto this piece of felt, and then I took a piece of fabric and I just laid it on top of the felt so it covered the thread on our spine, and then I just took it to the sewing machine and ran a straight stitch on each side. That's all I did for the spine. So now we'll have pattern on the spine instead of showing the thread. If you don't mind seeing the stitching, I can't peek, but you know how it was. If you don't mind seeing that, then you don't need to cover it. That's totally your call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandwich that piece of felt and fabric. I'm going to sandwich it in between the plain piece of black cardstock and my cover. And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm wondering if this double-sided glue will be enough. Thinking it should be. If it ever comes apart, I can squeeze some glue in there maybe. I'm going to add tape around all 4 sides. This is double-sided sticky tape. Actually, well, I'll use this one for the back because I just remembered something that I want to do for the inside of my front cover. So maybe I'll attach the back first. I'm just going to put some up in there. So we'll do the back. And I only need on the other piece, let's see if these are the same. This one is slightly bigger, so I'm going to make that the outside. And this will be the top one. So I'm only going to put a piece of tape on this side. This side, I think I'm just going to make a slit right there because I think when I sewed it, I must have doubled the fabric a little because it's bulky in one spot. I don't want it too tight, so I'm going to leave some slack. So I feel like I would be more comfortable if I had a little bit of glue on the fabric. I have a bit of E6000, but thing, I'm just going to take some of that and take an old card, and that's going to be my inside. So I'm going to get this piece ready. So this is the inside cover, and I'm just lining it up with my back page. And if you like, you could take a clip. You see I'm just lining up corner to corner on that back page. And I'm going to remove the tape. I'm not used to working with this glue, so I'm just going to put some down here. So I'm going to try to. Oh, it may be old. Ooh, that stinks. I think mine has some that needs to be removed. Or maybe mine is just too old. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be runny, and mine is not. I think mine's old. Don't think it's gonna work. Well, I'm going to spread it out using a card. Okay. And I'm going to leave a little slack. God, that glue stinks. Yuck. I'm glad I don't work with that a lot. Whew. Oh my goodness. So then I'm going to, actually I won't need any on both sides because it's going to stick to that and that'll keep it in place. So I'm going to remove my clamp and get this piece of tape started. I'm going to remove part of this. And we want this piece of tape here. So we're going to flip it that way. It's sticking. I'm going to get the corners lined up. Go in a bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I'm going to remove that. And that's our back cover. And that is not a great job. And there you can see where I cut that to give it some slack. I did not do a good job on my back cover. Trying to think if I want to do something. Wouldn't be so bad if I didn't make that slit. I think I'm gonna leave it, and then I'm just gonna do a little something after, just to add a little interest. Okay, so our front cover, gonna add tape all along. So I'm going to remove this one piece. I'm lining the cover up with my page. Probably should have did my back cover first, 'cause that one's horrible. I may have to do that one over. Anyways, let's continue. I'm gonna add some of this stinky stuff on here again. Oh, it's working better now. I forgot. Need to add a piece of tape. May not be necessary, but I'm doing it. And I am lining this up. My fingers are stuck. That's much better than my back cover. Now, if I had to goof, I'm glad I did it on the back one and not the front one. And I forgot I wanted to do something on there. I like that. I like having the tabs there to turn the pages. This has to change. This is not good. Well, that was easy enough. So, I'm grabbing another sheet of paper. I'm cutting it in half. So it's 5.5 inches. Kind of have to do the inside first because I already have that glue on there. Okay, so I just pulled it more snug than I did the last one. I'm going to cut some of this off. We don't need all that. I think I do need to add some of this glue though. And one piece along one side. I'm going to line this up. I can already tell this one's turning out so much better. Pull those out. Way better. And that's our spine. Yay. Now, I'm not sure what I want to add to the cover. I don't want to add too much because I don't want this to be covered up. Thinking something small here. Just not sure what. I was thinking, I don't know if I want to do it now that I attached it. I was going to do white doodling. know if I want to add too much. I think I might do like a checkerboard pattern. Excuse me if my head's in the shot. So to make sure my lines are straight, I'm just lining this edge up with that first line I drew. Make sure to push in more because I want to get to the edge. You can see if I'm still on camera. So I'm that way. I'm going to go this way. And we're skipping the center part. I'm sorry about the middle. And now I'm just going to loosely just go like that in every other square. Hopefully it works out. Just cross our fingers that it works out evenly. Okay, I'm just going to go over this line a bit more, thicken it up a little bit. Okay. Now what do I want to do? I have no idea. I'm thinking of doing This Book Belongs To. I think I'll just do it in simple writing. So like this. Book belongs to I'm going to do the little dots like Diane does. Just to add a little bit. Trying to decide if I want to put lines and then my name. Of course it decides to act up when I'm writing my name. I feel like I should have something else. Maybe, one sec. I feel like just putting a flower. Get some white ink. And some scrap piece of paper to cover that. So I'm using Hero Hues Pigment Ink and Unicorn. I've tried in the past, I think it was like when I was scrapbooking, I tried quite a few white inks, and this was the only one that I really liked. Hopefully I'm getting a good stamped image. Yep. And I think I'm gonna go working out that this paper seems to be cut almost perfectly for what I need. Go. I'm going to do just a little bit. Right there. Now I'm going to take a smaller one. I think I am. And there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go back to that bigger one again and put one up here. I swear this was cut, meant for this. And that's it. I don't want to add any more because you can go too far sometimes. I think that's all I'm going to do to my inside cover. I don't think I want anything on my back. I think I'll just do like doodle lines. Maybe I think I started this one in March. This is April, so maybe I'll just do April because that's when I finished it. I'll do April 2020. I'm trying to decide. I mean, the cover is nice as is. I don't want to lay that down yet. So open it up. I'm wondering if I should add like a small collaged image. Dog's too big. My cat's too big. I think I already used my small one. I like that. if I want to add anything. Check the circles. Wondering if I took I'm just going to cut around this one just to get a black border. I'm not worried about it being a perfect circle, obviously, because I would not cut it myself because I am horrible at straight lines and circles. But maybe I should have done it bigger. I'm wondering. So we have that idea. Oh, my dog wants in. I like it, but I'm thinking I'd rather the small one, but with a bigger circle around it than I did the first time. I like the bigger one better. I don't know. I think that one's too dull. This one I used on the inside, so I don't really want to use it on the outside. It kind of blends in too much, doesn't it? I don't know. Or do I just leave it? Kind of like would have a word. Ooh, I could do a black and white stamped image. That looks kind of cool. I have some stamped out here. I don't know what I was using it for. I know I had it stamped out for something, I just don't remember what. Like that. And of course I put away my circles. I kind of like that. I don't know which I like more. Darn it. I don't like having to make decisions. Hey, I didn't even notice that one the first time. I really like this girl, but I like the artsiness of just having an eye. I think the eye is winning. I'm going with the bigger circle. I'm gonna add tape for peace of mind. I think that's it. Ooh, I like it. Okay. So let's, do we need to zoom out? Nope, it's all in frame. I'll take this off. It's a bit prettier. I like that. I really like the patchwork. I like our spine. If If you want these flowers to stand out a bit more, you could go over it with the white Posca, but I'm going to leave it as is. One more thing. It's bugging me that it's so white, so black. I mean, I'm gonna add white. Of course, now my marker seems to be working perfectly. And that is it. I do hope you enjoyed this project, and I hope you made one yourself. It's a great way to use up supplies and to test out your new paints if you purchase them. I mean, I went through a lot of collage images using this, and I also got to use my new stamps and stencils. So it's a great way to play with your new stuff and not hoard your collage images, which can easily happen when we have something that we really like. And the stickers, the Backchat stickers, I went through those pretty well too. So it's an awesome project to showcase your new supplies. And if you made one, I would love for you to tag me if you share it on social media so I can have a look at it. Thanks so much. Bye.